So my next one, more heavily features Emma Stone, is the Croods.
Tonight we'll hear the story of Crispy Bear. A long time ago, this little bear was alive because she listened to her father, so she was happy. But Crispy had one terrible problem. She was filled with curiosity. Yes, and one day she saw something new and died.
Just like that?
Yes!
Same ending as every day.
I get it, Dad. I will never do anything new or different.
Good man, Thunk.
She's Eep, and she's like one of the main characters. And now this movie starts the trend of if I had a quarter for every time Emma Stone had to act with an actor who was older than her and be in a romantic style one, I'd have at least two, arguably three.
It's weird that arguably might have happened 3 times.
And yeah, so the Croods, you have got Nick Cage, you got Emma Stone, you have the rest of them. Ryan Reynolds is there as Guy, and this one's a lot of fun. And clearly it was popular enough that it not only got a sequel, but I think it got like 2 TV shows.
Points. And if you hit grand, it's 100. Odds away! Not even close! Is that all you got? I've been hit harder by rain!
That's a good one.
You've met the Croods. They've been called prehistoric.
I'm so hungry I could eat a pig gator.
Get him!
And you've met the Bettermans. They're more evolved.
We have a system to run our farm. Don't touch it.
Now they're sharing one big house.
What's the matter, Eep? You love when your father makes the meat round. Is it not round enough?
No, it's just... Have you guys ever thought about why we eat meat?
Which didn't... The TV shows didn't have the original actors and actresses come back. But the characters were obviously popular enough that they got those made. So there's that. Also, there's a video game, which was for like Wii and
so it's
those.
barely a video game.
Oh, from what I read, it's like sounds like it's like a Mario Party clone.
Oh, that's funny.
Where it's like you do mini games to keep yourself going along the trip, kind of thing.
Okay, I'll catch up with you later.
Oh, okay. All right then.
But
all right then. I don't. This is a nothing of a movie to me. Like it's just like it's like the bottom tier of DreamWorks, where like I know it exists and I know it's a DreamWorks movie, but I when you were like the Croods, I was like, oh yeah, that exists. But you're right, it has a sequel and a television show, so I feel like I should know more. Like I should feel more about it. I just don't. I just remember it being like
it to me is the DreamWorks equivalent of the Minions movie, where it's like it exists and kids clearly enjoy it, but I don't think there's really much substance.
See, I would have said the DreamWorks version of the Cars movies. It exists, but there isn't much substance.
Cars 2, specifically.
I just think the Cars franchise. I'm talking the franchise generally.
But Cars 1 and Cars 3 are like actually decent movies, which have decent character growth. Cars 2 is like a nothing of a movie where what happens to Mater doesn't matter. It doesn't impact or come back in the next one at all. It is like nothing.
Yeah, but I more mean like that whole franchise is kind of nothing. Like there's no substance to it really. generally, and it's.
I don't agree with that for the whole franchise. I agree with that for the second one.
I mean, again, it's the.
I would take. I'll compromise with you. This is like the Planes franchise.
Yeah, but that's what I mean when I say car. I mean like the Cars franchise as a whole. I don't just mean the individual. Where it's like you're like, oh yeah, maybe not, because that is fairly memorable.
Yeah, that's where I'd say I agree with the second one, but not necessarily the whole franchise.
Franchise that you're like, oh, right, that's a Pixar movie.
That's a thing that exists.
I guess any of the new ones like Luca, where you're like, oh yeah, right, that exists, or like Soul, where you're like, oh yeah.
I kind of attribute it to Minions and the not just Minions, the entire all of those ones.
I think Minions is good, but it just feels way more corporately shallow than this. This is just
it feels as corporately shallow as this.
I don't know. It's just one of those ones where constantly I'm like, oh yeah, the Croods exist, but like again, clearly there's an audience for them. Like clearly.
Oh no! I've got it. I know what this is the equivalent of. This is the equivalent of The Good Dinosaur.
Ooh, yeah. There's a reason it's not called The Great Dinosaur.
There's a reason it's not called The Great Dinosaur. I'm not
gonna steal. I'm not gonna steal credit for that. That comes from Brental Floss. That was.
I love that joke.
I use it all the time. It's a funny joke. I never take credit for it. That's not my joke. There's a reason it's not called The Great Dinosaur. Which is true. I remember. I don't think I've ever actually watched the whole thing. I think I fell asleep midway through. Woke up at the end and I was just like, I got this.
But I couldn't tell you what happens in it really.
I'm gonna have to watch that for the show.
Or this one also makes me think of Ice Age, not in terms of like quality, just
yeah. I don't know if
like
say that.
Where it's like
although this is probably better than Ice Age.
In a lot of ways, I would say it is. Or the other one that this makes me think of, and in fact it's probably closer to what I would attribute it to if you wanted to compare it to a franchise, is this is Coco. This is DreamWorks Coco.
No,
where it's like where it's like no, it just like
it's disrespectful to Coco. Coco's actually a good movie.
It checks, yeah, but Coco is very.
That's one that people would remember.
It's trying to. Coco is very. It's trying to check certain boxes, and it's trying to do like, and this just. Yeah, I don't know how to articulate it.
I guess the question is, does anybody care about the Croods? Like, that would be my question. Like, I don't, but like, surely there's an audience out there who gives a shit about these. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a third one. Like, I'm pretty sure.
The reason why I attribute it to the reason why I attribute it to Coco is because like Coco had all of the animal companion friends that like show up. So does this.
I suppose.
Like there's a lot of similarities.
They are making a third one.
A third. Croods?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, coming out this year apparently.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I guess clearly there's an audience. I mean, yeah, it didn't. I don't do this for rapid fires, but to make the point, it had a budget of 135 to 175 million, and it made a box office of 587.3 million.
It's gonna be a bunch of Croods fans who are gonna come into the comments like, I love the Croods. Okay.
I didn't dislike it. Like, I have a good time with it.
I do not recall feeling one way or the other.
And that comes down to, I like Nicolas Cage, I like Ryan Reynolds, and I like Emma Stone. And this has all three of them.
I do like all three of them. Jordan.
But it's just weird to me that, yeah, Emma Stone, who is like, I mean, now, currently she's 36, and Ryan Reynolds is like 48.
It's weird.
And in this movie,
it's different when it's animated. It's slightly less weird.
It's less weird, but...
Because technically speaking, the character's not an adult.
Yeah. It's more weird in some of the other movies. Anyways, that's the Croods.
Hey there, everybody. It's NCAR Justin here. Let me know down in the comments, do you care about the Croods? Is this like a big franchise that you love, or did you forget it existed like I did? Either way, let me know down in the comments. But if you would like to see the full episode that this is from, our Pick an Actress 2, where we talked about Lindsay Lohan and Emma Stone, click the box on the left. Or if you wanted to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, hit the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week. or you can just leave us a like. That helps us out as well. We will see you all in the next video.